Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Holowitz and I want to further discuss the Microsoft Office 2007 Office button, which is the little item we see right up here in the top left hand corner. Probably the best way I can illustrate your sense of change in Office 2007 from Office 2003 is by just showing you a quick example of something. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply type in my name into Microsoft Office 2007, Microsoft Word I should say. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. Well, if you're like me, you know that in the old version of Microsoft Office, you would go up, click on the toolbar, the File option, but File is nowhere to be seen. Now we have tabs in Office 2007 instead of toolbars. So File is nowhere to be seen. Now honestly, when I started using this and I looked at the ribbon button, or the Office button I should say, you'll notice that it just doesn't seem like it does anything. But I'm one who is more visual when I'm using the software, so I wouldn't necessarily read what this is saying, but I'd see that when I put my pointer on it, it doesn't really do anything. But if I click on it, I get lots of different options. And one of those options, or a few of those options, are New, Open, Save, and Save As. I could also print from here. So if I wanted to save this, I would click on Save and start the save process. Now at this point, we get to the position where this starts to remind you of the old version of Office 2003. I'm not going to save this, but I just wanted to illustrate that because that's where I think you really start to recognize some of the differences in the Office button. So what I'd ask you to do with this Office button is click on it when you open up Microsoft Word. Recognize that this button has the same general characteristics throughout. In other words, whether you use an Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, these items that you'll find in here are similar in each one of those pieces of software. So once you learn how to use the Office button once, it pretty much carries over into all the other items. The other thing that I just want to point out to you at this moment is down on the bottom right, there's something called Word Options. And if I click on Word Options, they give you all kinds of different options. To a certain degree, I think this version of Office is sort of like Office on steroids. And in fact, they give you so many choices that I think probably 80% of us will only use 20% of what's available. So when you're working with Microsoft Word, keep that in mind. And I think what you're going to find is initially the transition to the new software and finding those little things, how to save things, how to do a save as, how to print things, are going to be the things that you're going to sit back and say, wait a minute, how do you do that? As you get into it a little bit, as you learn Word, you'll see what you learned here today in Word will carry over into some of the other things you'll do as far as Microsoft Office. So get into Word, learn it, and everything else will be just that much easier. My name is Tony Holowitz. Thank you very much. Have a great day.